Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're going to do something kind of cool. We're going to use this new UAD A-Type with a hardware tape machine and see what it sounds like in the way that it used to be used. The way we're going to do that is we're going to send out of Luna into a hardware machine with the A-Type Excite stock hardware encode on the output and record what comes back from the tape machine with the decode. Let's go ahead and get started here. I'm now going to send a mix bus out to 7 and 8 to my hardware machine. And on the tape return, I'm going to enable the A-Type decode on the print back. Okay, this is the with Dolby. I'm going to make a new version and do a print without the Dolby. Okay, so let's check out the differences here. First, let's listen to with the Dolby A-Type. Okay, now without Dolby. Okay, I can already hear that there's more high end without the Dolby, which is to be expected. But the compression that comes in with the Dolby is pretty interesting. Let's listen to this section right here. Okay, now where the drums come in. That's a pretty big difference right there. Listen to the snare drum. Here's with Dolby. Without. There's a lot of factors going on there, but I think mostly it's the compression of the companding, as they called it back then. Now let's see this section right here before the music comes in. We'll kind of listen to it and get a sort of baseline on what the tape noise actually sounded like. I'm going to pull up this decibel plugin so we can watch this analyzer. Without Dolby, I have a noise floor somewhere around, well, the high end is around 93, negative 93, negative 91. Now with the Dolby, I imagine this is going to be a pretty big dip. Oh yeah. Minus 103, minus 102. So about 10 dB of difference in the noise floor. Very, very cool. Now whether that's what you want or not, I mean, we can get rid of noise nowadays using better tools. I use isotope quite a lot when I print the tape, so that I don't lose the high end of the tape machine print. Let's listen to this end section with the Dolby and without. You know, it's not bad. It has sort of that cool 70s warmth to it that is hard to describe, and until now probably hard to get exactly like they used to. especially with this sort of multi-band compression expansion that's going on. It'd be pretty difficult to do that as quickly as we can with this A-type plugin now. Let's do another print with the Dolby A-Trick, as they call it. The way I'm going to set this up is I'm going to send everything out the mix bus with the Dolby on. I'm not going to decode it on the way back in. All right, let's compare this. Now, let's start with the no Dolby first. Now with the Dolby A-Trick, it's definitely more high end. Let's try it right here. No Dolby. With the Dolby encode and decode. And with the Dolby A-Trick. Yeah, it's kind of easy to see how people came up with the idea of using it that way. Let's listen to this section right here with those three. I'm not going to talk in between them. We're going to start with no Dolby, then with the Dolby encode, decode, and then with the Dolby A-Trick. That's super interesting. The one issue you may run into if you're using this with tape machines is that you're definitely going to have a higher noise floor if you print back from it this way. But you can clean that up. You know, we have modern tools for that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you dig it, and we'll see you very soon.